So let's talk today about generative AI for novel compound synthesis. Hello, listeners, and welcome to today's episode on generative AI for novel compound synthesis. I'm Sukant Khurana, Dr. Sukant Khurana, joined by Bikram, a dynamic researcher in computational biology. Bikram, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure, Dr. Sukant. This topic got me fired up.
Let's get to it. Designing novel compounds for drugs is a high stakes creative challenge, historically driven by painstaking chemistry. How is generative AI reshaping this process?
I would say it's like unleashing a digital chemist. So generative AI, think models like VAEs or GANs creates brand new molecules from scratch, tailored to specific targets. Obviously, it's way faster than traditional design. I read about a project where they used a generative model to propose inhibitors for a viral protease. They synthesized a dozen candidates and three hit the mark in essays. Cut discovery time by months, and I think that is wild.
Yeah, months saved is huge with an infinite chemical space to explore. How does generative AI decide which compounds to propose?
It's all about learning the rules of chemistry. So these models train on massive data sets, say Campbell or zinc, to understand molecular patterns like what makes a compound stable or bioactive. Then they generate molecules optimized for metrics like binding affinity or solubility.
That's innovative. Data quality must be critical for training these models, right? Any challenges there?
Oh yeah, data is the foundation. You need clean, diverse chemical libraries, but public data sets can be noisy, wrong annotations, duplicates. Even proprietary data is often locked away.
Well, it sounds like a lot of upfront work. How do you ensure these AI generated compounds are practical, not just theoretical?
That is the crux. You don't want a molecule that looks cool but can't be synthesized. Here, explainability helps, like attention layers in models that show which molecular features, say a specific ring system, drive the design. So I am also stoked about coupling generative AI with retrosynthesis tools.
Retrosynthesis integration is clever. It must be a computational beast to run these models.
For sure, they are simply resource hungry, especially GANs, but modern GPUs and cloud platforms handle it. Plus, frameworks like PyTorch are optimizing things first.
Glad the tech is keeping up. Where is generative AI making a unique impact, maybe in specific therapeutic area?
Yeah, rare diseases are a sweet spot. Designing compounds for them is tough, limited data, niche targets. I saw a study where a variational autoencoder generated candidates for a lysosomal storage disorder. So it trained on sparse data, cross-referencing related pathways, and proposed molecules that hit the target in silico. Two are now in preclinical testing. That is life-changing for patients who get overlooked.
That's inspiring. What's the next big leap you see for generative AI in this space?
I'm buzzing about autonomous design loops, like picture AI generating compounds, robotic labs synthesizing them, and results feeding back to refine the model, all in real time. And we are seeking early steps with active learning. Also, federated generative models could let pharma companies collaborate without sharing IP. It's going to make compound discovery faster and more open.
That's a bold vision. One concern. Does the field ever risk overhyping AI and neglecting traditional chemistry?
That's totally a trap. AI is powerful, but it's not a magic wand. I've seen teams fall for a shiny AI molecule only to find it's unstable in the lab.
A great balance. Any final thoughts on generative AI for novel compound synthesis?
It's sparking a creative revolution, like dreaming up molecules we'd never imagined faster than ever. And I am just thrilled to help build models that could lead to the next big drug.
Terrific insights, Vikram. Thanks for sharing and thank you, listeners, for tuning in. See you next time.